The question in my mind about Izzet Phoenix in Pioneer is, if you play Ledger Shredder, do you really have room for a lot of thing in the ice? Because there's not a lot of room in the deck to begin with. So that's sort of what I'm thinking about. Oh, 4 dogs, I hear you there. From Cyber card? That's possible, yeah. But anyways, I think we're just gonna try it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. I mean, it's hard to have enough space for all of them, right? How have people like Strangle? I think I'm gonna play a few at least, but I'm not sure how many. Maybe hitting Planeswalkers is actually kind of a big deal, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just start with 4 and see. Yeah, it's... Probably need to spell Trespass correctly. I think, like, once you decide you want to build your deck this way, the deck almost builds itself. It's just a question. There's a few flex slots, but I don't think there's really that many flex slots. Hot chicken and wet chicken. So that's one way of putting it, yeah. Hot chicken and wet chicken. Hmm. I still think I want, like... What am I missing? Oh, expressive iteration, of course. I think maybe I'll just sideboard 2 thing in the ice. But I don't want, like, a million 2-drops, you know? I think I can play 1 Treasure Cruise. I think you're just allowed to play more Delve spells when you have Shredder in your deck, because you just churn so many cards. I don't think you need Thing in the Ice and Crackling Drake. I also think kind of the need for Crackling Drake is alleviated by the fact that this doesn't depend on your graveyard really. So I think probably what I want is like 1 more removal spell. So few people played Ledger Shredder in the deck. I guess it takes time to, like... work on the deck. Izzet Charm? I could see 1 Izzet Charm. I don't really like the card. Yeah, I think the fact that it can hit Planeswalkers is actually a big deal. I've always liked 1 Shatter Skull Smashing over one of the lands in the deck. because I think it's kind of low cost and it's actually pretty good. Strangle clears Elf. Or I guess I don't know what you mean. I don't think so. I don't think that... I mean, you could make some case for that, but I don't think it actually makes sense. Yeah, I'm gonna sideboard Aether Gust in some number, probably like 2. I think I like Tablet, at least 1 Tablet, maybe 2. I like Red Cap Melee, because that is an answer to Winota. I don't think it's great versus like Rakdos generally. I guess it's like passable, but I don't think it's great. Oh, it's pretty bad versus White Blue, yeah. I don't think it's great versus Rakdos, though, if you actually play the matches out. Like, I think versus Rakdos, a lot of their cards... Like, sure, you'll trade with something, but it's not even clear to me you want something like Aether Gust versus them. Even if it was in your sideboard. So that's why I think it's, like, kind of marginally not great, if I had to guess. Rending Volley does more than what? I'm gonna try Cyclonic Rift. I kind of like having one. I think I'm gonna play exactly 1 Young Pyromancer as a backup threat. I still have a lot of space. Oh, Rending Volley is a main deck card? I don't think I want to... I think I'm just going to play this main deck. I think it sort of makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense to you. I mean, I think 1-mana spells are really good with Ledger Shredder, so that's why I'm playing all of the Strangles, Axes, Ops, Considers first. It's possible I even want to, like, convert one of the Strangles to, like, a Fiery Impulse as well, but I'm not sure. Is it crazy to play 2 Impulse, 2 Strangle? I mean, Flame Blessed Bolt is reasonable, but it only dealing 2, I think, is kind of a big deal sometimes. Let's see. I'm gonna just click on other lists and try random cards. Oh, maybe one Alpine Moon is good. Kind of low cost to play one Alpine Moon, honestly. Okay, one person said Fiery Impulse being instant is also relevant, and the other person said there's not much upside to being an instant. One of you two is wrong. I just don't know who right now. You like Flame Blast Bolt for Winota? That doesn't do anything. Voice and elves, I guess. Also, should I play some under Spell Pierce? There's so many questions to answer. I think the major card I actually want Fire Impulse against is Greasefang, if I had to guess, or Mayhem Devil. I think those are the two big ones, right? Oh, the other card I was worried about, and I was just thinking about this, is I think Unlicensed Hearse is kind of a problem for these decks. So it's possible I should just play a Braid, like one Abrade, two Abrades. Alright, I'm gonna play one Fiery Impulse. I also wonder if I'm supposed to... that's the question. Do I want to play one Hearse in my sideboard? Pieces of the Puzzle can't find it, unfortunately. A Braid over Charm sort of makes sense, actually. I don't like that, actually. I'll just put in a Braid in my main deck. Then two Abrades is kind of a reasonable number of answers to the Hearse. Also, if I play Hearse, do I even need to play Young Pyromancer? Like, I kind of have a lot of threats. Although, this doesn't always, like, come in the same matchup, right? Everyone else has so many Spell Pierces, and I found the card kind of awkward. I don't know. Like, is that crazy? You need Pyro, especially versus Control. When I played against Control decks as this deck, it didn't really feel like I ever had a problem winning, even without Young Pyromancer or Cosmo. Even when I had, like, Thing in the ice in my deck, it didn't even feel like a big issue. Like, it felt like you kind of just naturally beat them as long as you didn't deck out. Yeah, I would just cast all of my shit and they would slowly lose. Like, I don't know. Winds of Rebuke over... I think overloading is actually realistic in this deck. Like, honestly, I'm a lot more scared of Rest in Peace from a deck like Winota than from, like, a Control deck. Like, Rest in Peace versus, like, Winota from Winota is super scary by comparison. There's 0 Spell Pierces in my list right now, but I kind of hate the card. I mean, obviously it's a fine card, but it also goes dead kind of fast. I'm just debating the last few slots. A threat sampler? No, I really like Shredder. Shredder looked super impressive in all of the games I watched, in this deck specifically. Just like having extra delve fuel, getting your Phoenixes out of your hand. It made a lot of sense. Yeah, I understand, but I would rather just have 2 of these for Winota slash Devotion. I'd rather have 2 Thing in the Ice in my sideboard. Morrison, I have not updated the deck list yet because I just built it. So if you click on that link, it's just going to show you the deck I played last Friday. But you can see the list I'm thinking about right now. I'm just thinking about Spell Pierce. I side in Reversal in the Mirrors too, Ferrando. Yo, Cute Fuzzy, thanks for the 18 months. Let me know if I should open the chest. Is 3 Trespass better than 4 Cruise? Yeah, it definitely is Turtle Power. It's not close. The iteration Trespass thing is the primary way this deck wins. Like, it's not even close. Also, if you all want to be as cool as Cute Fuzzy, check for your subs. Those Bezo subs, those Twitch Prime subs. And let's get some Jarvis claps in chat for a Cute Fuzzy. Alright, I will open in chest then. What we got? Is this worth anything? Is this worth anything? Probably not, but we can check. Valky worth anything anymore? That's still like 2 tickets. Alright. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, obviously you could make a case for Izzet Charm. Dude, let me see. Maybe I don't need the second tablet, actually. That Valky was open 2 years late. You're telling me, yeah. They give you the Allied Painlands in upcoming Dominaria. You'll be jamming so many bad lists. Eldrazi lists and Pioneer. Adakar waste. Alright, I'll cut the second tablet for 1 Spell Pierce. And then call it a day and try this out. Brushland? Trying to think about why you would play white-green Eldrazi. Pioneer is so much cheaper than Modern. This deck is like 284 tickets to rent from Card Hoarder. The Elementals deck I played last Friday was 1400. So that's like the Yorion diff, I guess, as well. Kind of crazy when you think about it. Okay, we'll get the deck list on CBL real quick. Can someone tell me if the deck list updated successfully? It did? Cool. Alright, just waiting for a card holder to get me the cards real quick. So how's everyone doing on this Monday? Chillin'? Same. Although it's 72 degrees outside here. 70 degrees, I guess, by this point. So I'm also chillin'. Alright, we got some cards, so we're getting ready to battle. I'm gonna start a quick prediction for the first match. Oh, nice. I love it. I love a good sandwich. Then again, who doesn't love a good sandwich, right? Alright, let's get the first match in. You can still feel the cold cut on me. Was it delicious? Alright, we got a match. It was, but you should have gotten a green curry one. Let's see. I think it's low end keep, but I'm gonna keep. This might be dead. I'll just run it out. It gets... It's not that easy for them to kill it right here. Alright, guess I'm killing it. Or trespass, I think. A lot more likely I'll, like, use cruise or something. Getting to use 2 strangles for a thing in the ice, I think is actually a win for me. Shouldn't have auto-yielded, actually. Not auto-yields. I should have cast Consider in response, but I'm gonna still discard the Strangle. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna just cast it. No. This card is honestly pretty decent. Then counter it. I'm fine with that. So Omgar Scorn, huh? Okay. I guess I'm less fine with that, but whatever. Shredder's like kind of beating them up pretty quickly though. Dig through time? You don't think they can flip the thing the ice easily if they're playing Izzet Dragons? Can't they just play 2 instants or sorceries right here and it works out? I mean, if they do that, I'm not even sure I care that much, right? 1, 2... Yeah, not convinced I care. That was actually a good draw. Just gonna say go and set up shop. I mean, it's hard for them to remove this card too, actually, which is kind of neat. Like, this is just enormous. Yeah. 6-5. Just let it go. Remember when I already cast Treasure Cruise this game, and then I'm casting another thing that has Delve 8? Or like 8 Delve? It's kind of ridiculous, right? Don't actually need a Braid. Think the small... Or the Impulse is... The Impulse is like... not good. I actually do like having extra threats in this matchup, probably. I'm not sure how many axes I actually need, though. Is Delve a strong mechanic? You tell me. Alright. I think I can actually shave on this package down to one of each. I don't know if that's crazy. Kind of like Gust for the thingamajig. For Niv Mizzet, Faroon. Fry's definitely good. I like having a small number of strangles. Maybe like 1 or 2 for Narset once they tick it down. I'll go with 1 and 1 Spell Pierce. Maybe I don't need both Gusts. That's a big part of it. The other way you can lose is to getting wheeled. But I don't think you... Like, I think all the other ways you're pretty favored. Like, the Shredder just kind of soloed them that game. You all saw how good Shredder was that game, right? I think I should just mulligan. I don't think it's actually a good hand. Alright, this is an excellent hand. You missed it, go back and do it again? I can't, unfortunately. Yes, that's where I want that card to be. Sup, JW? Welcome back. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a good one. Okay. I think I'm just gonna cast it. You got chips and guac? Sounds great. Just gonna cast this. They'll probably counter it, and that's fine. It's fine. I just have so many spells to cast, I should just cast all of them, I think. Alright. That was a good one. I don't even think I want this thing in the ice. But I think the Dispute's good, and the land's definitely good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it costs 2. But I could just wait 1 turn. And probably it works out better. I feel like I'm really far ahead. If they kill this, I don't care. Sure, that's fine. Like, Phoenix has so many more threats than the control deck does by comparison. This is their plan? Okay. Sure. I'll only attack with one. But yeah, I think I have... I just want to block in case if they have some, like, cheesy burn plan. But I feel, like, really far ahead. I mean, they can chain iterations, and I think it kind of doesn't matter, because I just have so much pressure on them. Plus, I'm going to have the Time Walk shenanigans afoot. This is why I prefer Phoenix to this version of the deck. I think this version of the deck doesn't really make that much sense, honestly. Oh, my opponent very easily lost. That was not remotely close. I have Dispute and Pierce backup, yeah, so it seemed like kind of a checkmark win. Whoa, I can make I can make multiple choice predictions now, like three choices, huh? I'm not going to right now, but I can. Oh yeah, I think Shredder is incredible. Alright, get your bets in. I'm going to play another match. Again, thanks for everyone being here. We're playing some Izzet Phoenix with Ledger Shredder. Oh, that's sad, Sten. If you appreciate this stream and you're new here, hit that follow button. That's free to do. We are 17 followers away from 7,000 followers. If you really want to support the stream, check for that Twitch Prime sub. It's free to use every month, so use it somewhere. Just gonna mulligan. I don't think this... Alright, this hand's pretty good though. I'm gonna ship the Steam Vents. Just gonna run it out. Don't want both Delve cards. I probably just want Cruise and Consider by this point. Strangle would have been better here, yeah, but it's okay. We'll see what happens. Maybe I get to untap with Impulse. Oh, I did miss a damage. Although, actually, maybe I just want to block because I have a bunch of card advantage. But maybe I should have attacked. I'm feeling first a Lightning Axe is going to matter a lot here, actually. Whoa, they don't... Okay, that's good for me. I think I just give up one loot. It's fine. I shouldn't always yield to that, actually. Oh, they didn't just main phase their opt? Wow. It's good for me that they didn't do that. Probably don't need the land, actually. I guess it could be really greedy to do this, but... If they main phase the opt, I think I would have gotten... got real good. Okay. I'm gonna pump it. I didn't believe them, but maybe I should have. Yeah, but theirs gets bigger. They get to connive as well, and I don't want them to. I think it's just better if I don't do that. You get to spell Pierce here, but that's fine. This is really good. I think it's kind of interesting, like, when you're supposed to trigger your opponent's thing or not. Like, you know. It looks like they have a dig. I think dig is... Sorry. Well, we'll see what's going on, but... The Shredders have been overperforming today, chat. The bird is definitely the word in Pioneer. Actually, maybe... No. I should cast it a second. What do I don't really like Greasefang, but I know other people do, so... Alright, I don't need that many lightning axes. Okay, fine. Let me ask you a question. The question is, will your Shredder live? The answer is no. I just think, yeah. For me now, it's not even close. This card is just kind of obscene in the deck. And I think it's at its best with Arclight Phoenix. Is this better than Monored? I think so. I don't really like Monored that much. Also, what's up, Eric? It's been a while. I think this card is really, really, really good, so... I don't know, like, it gives you another outlet for your Phoenixes when you draw them, so... Probably not need this Abrade by this point. I'm gonna sandbag this. Okay, well, I guess I'll just cast that instead. Actually, maybe I should wait a turn. Tableau. You know, I'm fortunate, I guess. I'm of the right generation where I didn't have to learn Tableau. Do I want to play the land? Probably not. It's kind of nice to hold it for a lightning axe as well. Okay. I think mono red is not good enough now. I think green devotion's fine. Winota is clearly pretty good. Are you older than me? Did we have this discussion? Ah, shit. Did I forget how old you were, Eric? Oh, it's by a few months, isn't it? Okay. I think now I vaguely remember. Let's go check real quick. Okay, you're older than me by a few months. That's what it was. After 30, everyone's the same age. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah, I mean, I think red's fine, but I have a feeling you can do better. Nice, I'm 32. I'm 30 as well, not 32. You're 32 too. Oh, Twitch chat. Oh, I've missed some of you. English is funny. What's up, Kang? Kang plays games. I also play games, but my opponent appears to be AFK now. Do you think my opponent got tired of this? Alright, my opponent conceded. With my hastily thrown together sideboard. Alright, Pry's good. Abrade is probably shit. Spell Pierce is good. Dispute's good. Kinda think Strangle is worse than Fiery Impulse, except versus Ledger Shredder. So maybe that's a good reason to keep it. Gonna go down one Trespass and probably like... Actually, I think Thing is actually pretty good in these Izzet mirrors. Cage is not that big of a deal, but I do have two Abrades. I'm more afraid of Hearse than Cage, Beagle. Personally, I'm more afraid of, Hearse. How do you beat Cavalier Thorns? You just power through it. Like, the Shredder can definitely outsize it. Like, my strategy in that matchup... I'm not going to side in Hearse except versus the other Phoenix decks. The question is how many axes do I want? Probably not all of them. I can probably go a little bit lower. No, they showed Sprite Dragon Slayers. Once you see Sprite Dragon and Dig Through Time, you know they're not Arclight Phoenix. I mean, not for sure, obviously, but most likely, in my opinion. Alright. Maybe Strangle's too good to side out, actually. Maybe we can go down one Galvanic. Alright, we'll try this. The Shredder is ridiculously powerful, though. That's my conclusion after 1.5 matches with the card so far. It just, like, snowballs so hard. Mono Green and Winota are part of the reason why I have two Thing in the Ice on my sideboard. Shredder and Modern, I think it's fine, but I think you probably need to build a more dedicated deck around it in Modern. Whereas here, the deck is already pre-built, Kang. If that makes sense. Like, Phoenix is just the most natural slot for Ledger Shredder. My opponent has conceded the match? Huh? Okay. I guess that's a thing. I guess we take those wins, chat. I don't know what was going on there, but we'll take it. I don't know what was that? Why did they just... Were they tired of playing their deck? Alright, another quick... another prediction. I'm gonna start another prediction. I'm gonna run a quick ad real quick. I'll be right back in a second. Again, if you're new to the stream, thanks for being here. Hit that follow button that's free to do, and check for those Twitch Prime subs. I'll be right back in 3 minutes. Just waiting for the ad to finish up real quick. Alright, I'm back. Slayers has a question. Is there a good Phoenix deck to be made in Modern right now with all the new additions? Iteration consider Shredder. I don't know. My suspicion is the answer is no, because there's just a lot of really powerful graveyard things you can do in Modern that are faster and better than Arclight Phoenix. So that's why I would say no. Alright, going to match 3. Get your bets in. Well, a lot of people have bet yes and no one's bet no. Seems kind of like imbalanced odds to me, but... So what's up, Janky? Oh? Alright, thinking emoji. I have a clunky hand, but it's good besides that. What? Rockton Keep? Yes. Shivan Reef. Pain win in this economy? I know, it's really painful to see that. Alright. Them bottoming an iteration makes me think they don't have a second land. Also, Shivan Reef is kind of an indication that they probably don't have a second land, because it's kind of... Or they don't... Okay, this is also possible, yeah. They could just have a hand that looks like this. I'm gonna play Shredder this turn. Answer great for playing pre-modern, right? No, we're not. Alright, I think they just found that land. Unfortunate. Alright, guess I'm not gonna have time to cast all these pieces of the puzzle. This is quite unfortunate for me. Triangle no longer kills it, so this is kind of a disaster, actually. I guess I can use 2 of my cards to kill it, and I probably just have to. And just figure out a plan for the Sprite Dragon later. It's really not great. I just have to suck up my medicine, unfortunately. Really wish that was a Lightning Axe. It would have been a lot better for me. Also, I get to use my mana a lot better. Now the Sprite Dragon might actually kill me. Looks like a cruise. It also seems bad for me. Yeah, the PTQs, like the small store stuff starts all in July, yeah. I don't like that either. I think I just need to find an axe. Well, that's a disaster. Alright. Probably dead. Like, I'm already really close to dead. Sprite Dragon surviving this game was not great for me. Also, my Shredder dying this game was also bad for me, so... I don't really like speculating about bans, so unless if you have a good reason to speculate about that stuff, please avoid doing so. I should just adopt the canister policy of banning anyone who talks about bans. Well, Oko's already banned, so that's ridiculous. Your uncle works at WotC? Okay, and? Alright, grasping at straws this game, but this basically has to be... It was really hard to come back. Like, their creatures were too big, was the actual issue. Right. But that's okay. We'll get them in the next one. We don't need Pierce on the play. Yeah, submit. Feeling we're heading towards a metagame where playing a lot of Mystical Disputes is going to be good. They have Gigantha now? Did they have Gigantha in game 1 and I just missed it? I don't know what the fuck happened right there. It could just be a brick. There's a solid chance I misclicked it. Okay. Alright. Didn't need... Didn't need the Gigantha. Still had all these. Alright. If they want to spell pierce and consider, I'll allow it. Okay, well, don't want that. Oh, that's so funny. God, I was beaten by somebody who forgot to click their companion. I'm joking because I know who this is. It's Dan Fournier. But it is really funny. He's definitely a blue mage through and through. I'm gonna cast this first to see if I should dispute. The answer is yes. I think it'll just be too big of an issue. No Phoenixes in the top 18 cards yet. But I do have a Strangle and a Temporal Trespass. By the way, I don't know if anyone else has noticed this. I've noticed my sideboard resizes itself every match. And it kind of drives me nuts because it doesn't stay the same shape. And it drives me insane. Does that happen to anyone else? It's been happening to you too? I agree, it's super annoying. That's why I'm complaining about it. I normally a lot of that stuff doesn't bother me, but this definitely does. So, I don't know. Whoa, it just resized itself. What the hell? No, it's just... Alright. It just resizes itself every time. It's just calling like the resize function every time you click it. I guess. So maybe we can file... We should all file bug reports and see if they fix it. Dungeon info? That works fine, doesn't it? Alright. Just gonna kill it. I think it's kind of... Letting that creature live is kind of a mistake. Reckless Rage is kind of interesting. I wonder if I should be playing it. Probably not, because I don't have that many creatures. If I have more creatures, it's kind of interesting to play this card. But I only have 8 in my main deck. Yeah, it's definitely better with the Prowess creatures for sure. It makes sense in their deck. It doesn't really make sense in mine, I think. I think I need to hold a few cantrips, unfortunately. Like, casting this now does nothing. And casting this, like... I guess if I find another pieces or iteration, it might be worth it. Okay, maybe I should cast 1. Pieces or iteration, please. I'm just gonna cast it and attack them. If he gets Flame Blast Bolt, I'll eat it. But I actually think it is correct to cast it here. Okay. They're gonna have 10 cards. They'll have to deploy a bunch or discard. Wow. Where are their lands? The hell? Are they just gonna discard a bunch? Okay, that's absolutely fine. Sensors, yes. That was just draw 3, discard 2 for them. Oh, good. Just gonna say... Go. They discarded a Sprite Dragon, indeed. They probably just have too many creatures in hand and not enough lands, so it makes sense. I mean, I don't really know what's going on anymore, but... I was actually thinking about how unlucky he was to draw 3, discard 2. That's, like, super unlikely. It's okay, there's no way I made correct decisions this game. It's a lot more fun to play games with people you know who are basically reasonable people. Alright, well, that's a really good draw. Okay. So iteration trespass is lethal. So I should probably just do that. Means I should put Lightning Axe in my hand. Yeah, I mean, my opponent was put into the ground just as bad as they put me into the ground game 1. Alright, I think I just... Probably on the draw I should have more removal in my deck and just try to be more defensive. Abrade's kind of shit rate, though, so maybe Abrade is not good enough, especially on the draw. I wonder if this is a scenario where I'm supposed to shave on pieces, but probably not. But I don't have much I can shave on. It's not that easy to out-tempo them, and what if they just draw blue threats only, right? I kind of don't think I want Gus versus them. I don't have here, of course there's not much I can shave on. Jesus. I guess I walked into that one. Alright, I guess I'll cut a Pierce on the draw. Draw is like kind of worse on the... Pierce is kind of worse on the draw most of the time, but... I mean, it's not exclusively worse, but... Reluctant Keep is how I would describe this hand. I think the Strangle is worth a fair amount, and the Consider plus land is obviously worth a fair amount. Oh. Crisis averted. Yeah, on the draw I would keep. On the play I should probably consider mulliganing. I probably wouldn't, but I should consider mulliganing, at least. Alright, well, that is sort of problematic. But I'll just play this now and hope it's good enough. That is definitely a problem. I wish I had a Braid in my deck for it. Definitely gonna lose this in like 20 turns or whatever. Mostly they have no creature to crew it, I guess, but... I mean, it's already a 4/4. If they literally don't hit a creature for it, I'll probably be fine, but... Beep, beep, indeed. Yeah. Maybe I should have cited in my hearse, actually, but whatever. Vroom, vroom. Knowing myself is actually not great, I think, so I think scrying is probably better, but we'll see what happens. I am happy that I trimmed on Delve cards for this matchup, though. I know they're going to do shit like this. Right, you got me. Blocking is super bad, I think. Basically, what I need to do is set up EOT flip thing in the ice. But that hearse is already bigger than my thing in the ice, which is kind of a problem. I thought about leaving in a braid, but a braid kind of sucks outside of this use case, but it's kind of important for this use case, I guess. This is a really problematic situation, actually. It's gonna bounce all their stuff. The plan is to try to sneak in enough damage with this thing. Which is not going to be easy. Forgot about Gigantha. I do not want that for sure. It's a good one. Three, four, five, six. All right. Hypothetically, if nothing bad happens, I will be fine by next turn cycle. But that's a very strong hypothetical, because that's a 9/9. Okay. It's a no-no. Okay. It does have crew 2, at least. I'm at 1. How many lightning axes have I used? So if I find another lightning axe in my top 4 cards and a red land, that doesn't hurt me. But most of my red lands are tapped, so that doesn't work. What happens if I just... Oh no, if I cast that, they can just untap and just start exiling it. I have to think about what's the most likely plan to win here. So, this looks at 6 cards, essentially, but I use all of my mana, and I don't have a Sokenzen or anything to draw to. Like, we can look at the deck real quick. Oh, I have Stormcarved Coast. That's interesting. I have 2 coasts. So maybe the correct maneuver is just iteration, and just look. Oh, I have Pathway. Oh, I think I should just do this then. So I thought about it, but my red mana is like kind of at a premium, and my mana in general is just at a premium. And also, this is a shock land, so this is a pain land, so they're dead, right? Like, I don't think there's anything that they could have, honestly. So I get 2 Phoenixes back. This would cost them a life to use. So they'll be at 10. There's no 1 mana horror for the... Is Unsummon legal? Oh, Fading Hope. Okay, they could have had Fading Hope. Alright, I can't beat Fading Hope, I think. So I'm not... I would never play around Fading Hope there. So, once I remembered, or once someone pointed out that Riverglide Pathway and Store-Carved Coast are untapped red sources, then it does become correct to look at 6 cards for all those cards. Before that, I think it's kind of close what I should do. If you just consider the fact that if I think I don't have that many untapped red sources, it's not a good play to do that. So that was kind of... Also, yeah, if Dan had Fading Hope, I was just dead, so I think it's reasonable not to play around Fading Hope. Stern Dismissal, yeah. Also, thanks for everyone being here. We are 15 followers away from 7,000, so I appreciate y'all. We're 3-0 this week with Ledger Shredder Phoenix. The deck seems absolutely busted, honestly. I think Shredder does take this deck to the next level. You still want Thing in the Ice, I think, but only in the sideboard. About to be 16? That sucks. Reluctant keep, I think. Oh, Monored? Okay. This is not, like, the best hand versus Monored, but I'm also not gonna mulligan. Mine's Moonglove Extract. Just gonna tap out. If they kill it with, Is there a card in their deck that kills it cleanly? Darn, it's skewer. Alright, whatever. I need another Shredder. No, but I also don't think I need Temporal Trespass. Shredder's probably better than a Trespass on average. The point now is to just preserve my life total. I'm just gonna block and let them 2 for 1. Or like... I mean, this gets exiled. That's a fine exchange. Just gonna cast Concentrate, which is 4 mana, draw 3. Okay, fine. Then I can Shredder Opt next turn. He'll probably play Bone Crusher. Wish I streamed more? Stream a fair amount. I mean, how much more do you want me to stream? It's kind of problematic. Eight streams, what does that mean? Yeah, you are aware I work 40 hours a week, right? Like, it's... I don't know if you want me to literally work 16-hour days. That's just never going to happen. Like... Oh, if I didn't have a full-time job, then I agree I should stream more. But I'm a mathematical statistician for the U.S. government. I think I might lose this game still, unfortunately. Oh. Right, sure. I don't have that many spells I can cast anymore. Well, I guess it depends if I find removal for that. Guess I have to. Oh god, I would have gotten paid off. Alright. Red removal. Alright. Thinking emoji. So that puts me to 10 cards in graveyard. Wait, 1, 2... Okay, well, regardless, I have to do this, I think. Question is what to discard. Discard pieces. Oh, a land is lethal no matter what. Because of Ramunat Ruins putting me to -1. So I should just pretend that they're going to draw something bad. But what can they even draw that's bad? There's not that many things, right? They could draw a Den of the Bugbear, I guess. I also think I'm extremely dead, but I'm trying to figure it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I can cast Trespass after this, so I should play towards that. So I think I should discard Iteration, actually. Alright, guess the plan is they draw something that doesn't kill me. Alright, that kills me. I was working out what, like, if they drew a creature there that isn't Eidolon, if it's like Swiftspear or something, I can still win. So, I just had to work it out. I mean, obviously it didn't work, but, you know. Alright. Do not think I need to do this stuff versus them. I think I can just be like blue-red, no combo versus them, personally. Can shave like 2 pieces, probably. I think I still have enough card advantage that this is fine. I was like kind of close to stabilizing, but I didn't stabilize. You know? Well, Mir, if you think my content is good, you should consider supporting the stream. And that's all I'll say about that. One's going to 5. They're probably just looking for a 1-drop creature. Like, when you play mono red, your best hands just have a bunch of creatures, then you peel the burn later. No, I didn't lose to that. I lost because Eidolon dealt me a bunch of damage. Cool, I'm glad to hear it. I appreciate it, Mir, _. You are merely trying, you know? There you go. Let's see what they do. Sensors attack with both. Reason. Oh, I should have done that in my turn. That was a misplay. Because of Light Up the Stage. I don't want to let them turn on Spectacle. But done in my turn, they wouldn't have that option. It's probably a mistake, actually. Just gonna hit them for 7 and try to kill them. Obviously that fizzles that, but I think that's fine. Alright, they conceded a 7-8 on turn 4. Makes sense. Alright, game 3, I'm on the draw. don't think I change anything, really. Love Thing in the Ice? Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's obviously a better card in this matchup than some of the other cards are. Like, I'm just in the market for 2-mana 0-4 at almost all points. I have a red cap melee and some card advantage, so probably I'm supposed to keep. Obviously, like, I need more removal, but I think over mulliganing is also a good way to lose. That's bad. Don't really need a second one of those. I didn't even recognize it for a sec, but it is 200 just to kill. So you go and see what attacks me this turn. Because I was hoping for a red removal spell instead. Really lucky. Okay, that's really lucky. Thinking emoji. Probably should just strangle that. Well, actually, I can play pieces first, I guess, to see. Now I guess I'll say go. Because this plays around Den of the Bugbear being activated. I think my life total was more important, probably. If they have no creature this turn, I'm, like, not actually in bad shape. I mean, I don't think we're dead. I can return 2 Phoenixes this turn, probably. I can also use Strangle to deal 3 damage to it. I'm just working out if I want this tablet. I probably do, actually. The fact that Strangle wasn't very impulse there was actually really good for me. I'm at 6. If they have 2 strikes, they lose, but okay. That is beatable. How many red removal spells have I used? Yo, what's up, Caleb? Thanks for the raid. Putting some Pioneer Phoenix. Let's get some Jarvis claps in chat for Caleb D. Well, let's think about what's going on. How you been, Caleb? How was the stream? Yo, you're not a mod here? Let's fix that, buddy. Wait, did it not go through? Thinking. So every spell deals me 1 damage. Yeah, I saw you had that sick run, right? I think this is good, actually. I'm not gonna auto you into that. I could just cruise first to gain a life, actually. That's probably smarter to do. Yo, what's up, Liberty Noodles? The Shek, etc., etc. Welcome, everyone. So how do I lose from here? What have I played this turn? Strangle. Played Pieces. Treasure Cruise, Strangle. Okay, cool. So it's triggering. So I guess I just leave up. I guess maybe I just only attack with 2. Force them to jump through a lot of hoops to deal me damage. I also think they should have taken their shot there, yeah. Alright, return. Yeah, like, letting me untap means they just lose if I have a blue card instead of just having only a red card. Like, if you do it right there, I have to have literally a red instant, right? So I think they actually made a slight mistake right there. I mean, obviously, I think I was good, but like letting me have all my mana, I think, is probably a mistake. I mean, killing my own Phoenix doesn't actually matter because I had so much going on, but... Alright, starting a prediction for round 5. I'm gonna get a little bit more water, and we're gonna play for the trophy, chat. Do they know Impulse? I didn't... Oh, if they knew Impulse... I don't know. It is a good thing we kept the tablet. I actually almost bought on the tablet. That would have gotten me killed by a lot. That would have been a misplay. Be right back. I'm gonna get more water and play for the trophy. Thanks for everyone being here. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Okay, let's play for the trophy. Again, thanks for the raid from Caleb. Thanks for everyone from Caleb stream coming here. We are at 6,996 Twitch followers. I'm pretty excited. Maybe I'll hit the big 7,000 today. The number's ticking up. When are they going to print Doomsday into Pioneer? Never. I mean, Doomsday and Caracas almost entered Modern, and then Sam Black put the kibosh on both of those, I believe. Probably for a good reason. It's long over Doomsday? Oh, God. Ryan, you got me real good with that pun. You did get me real good. I would not describe Doomsday as cancerous, but I do think it's a card they can never print by, like, modern era standards. Like, what's the right way to putting Doomsday? No, Thassa's Oracle isn't banned, right? Inverter is not Doomsday. There's, like, an enormous difference. Because Doomsday sets up the combo by itself, whereas if you have Inverter, you still have to draw the Oracle or the Jace. No. Sam was a contractor for MH2, I believe, Jim. I don't think he was, like, in charge of balance. He's just like, you shouldn't put those cards into Modern. And I think Sam is definitely correct there, you know? Yeah, no problem. Alright, we appear to be above 7,000 followers. Appreciate the Caleb support. Oh gosh, my opponent was last seen playing Bant Angels. Oh, wait. But they have a companion, that's what that pause is. This hand's pretty good though, so I'm gonna keep. Strangle's been really, really, really good. I think Strangle is better in this deck than in the booster draft format, which is kind of funny to say. When did you get 20k points? I don't know. You probably have just been letting your computer stay on the channel. Look, I have no idea what bet you won. Literally no idea. Appears to be a blue-red mirror, but that's fine. I'm just gonna mill it. This is all bad news bears. Shit. Planeswalkers do matter. Like, Snow Schwartz, we actually won the last match because Strangler could deal 3 damage to Chandra just to kill. I'm not even joking. Like, I was literally at 1 life one point. If the Chandra had stuck around one more turn, I'd probably lose. Also, think about down-ticked Narset. I think it... Yeah, exactly. Narset is a card that people are playing. I think it's just, like, kind of short-sighted to say it doesn't matter. Or, like, that it's heinous. Also, I'm playing a split, which is probably the best way of doing it. Okay, I guess I can kill that with Impulse, which is kind of nice. Always strong with a bird? Well, in this case, I'm impulsing it. Because if I just drew an iteration off the top, I would want to use the EOT Impulse, so... I'm playing 3 Strangle, 1 Impulse. Obviously, like, I don't know if it's right or not. Interesting. It's just something to try. Bolt Dub Burb. Oh, I love that username in this context. Okay, well, we're gonna Strangle the bird. This is a downside of playing all of these combo pieces. Like, here, if they were just magic cards, I'd be much better off, but I think it'll probably work itself out. Like, an untapped land's pretty good, just to play a blocker. Alright, well. Is Explorer identical to Pioneer? I don't know. I cannot answer that question. And I'm sorry if you expect me to answer it, but I can't. We're not holding Magic cards. We're holding Magic the Gathering Online cards. Actually, if you look at my hands, I'm not holding any cards. My hands are empty. See? I was hoping they would play another creature that could clear both. I don't really like Izzet Charm, but it is defensible to play 1. Sucks, especially like a Treasure Cruise, and that I'm dead. Maybe they'll play another Sprite Dragon, or some nonsense. I was really just hoping they would play a second creature so I could just, like, ram, like, Wrath of God, essentially. What does Gigantha mean? It's just the stock Prowess deck, I believe, plays Gigantha. It doesn't really mean anything, I think, but... Shrug. Right, they can't have Dig, Trespass, or Niv. They just play Cruise instead, I mean... And, like, I don't really think Niv is actually good in the format, personally, but... Can't time to hand, that's fine. Oh, that was a good draw, I believe. Okay. I'm just gonna opt looking for a land, because a land is kind of a big deal. Right. This is a land, in fact. Okay. I wonder if I'm gonna die this turn. That would be kind of insane. They're just tapping out for Gigantha? Wow. What does that mean? I wonder if I can kill them. Depends if... Untap blue source! Alright, I think I'm just gonna look for a Lightning Axe. How many... Still have 3 left in my deck, so if I twin cast this iteration, I have a lot of looks at Lightning Axe. How much damage do I think they can deal me next turn? If I don't find it. I have played Galvanic, Expressive. So I'll get a bunch of Phoenixes back to block as well. So that's actually kind of nice. I think probably what I'm supposed to do is just do this looking for an axe. So if I find an axe, it's really good. I don't need that. And I'm just going to have these on blocking duty. I think the defensive Arclight Phoenix is super underrated. Like, I just have recurring blockers, right? Yeah, I think this should be good for next turn. I really wanted to find just some removal spell. Like, any removal spell would have been good. That's 8. Plus 4, that's 12. 12 is not 14. It's both, Rando. It's also one of your best cards versus, like, Graveyard Hate. It's just an excellent card in the deck. I think it's good in this format, and I'm not high on it for Modern, but other people are. So... Alright. That's 9 damage, which is not 14. If they play a spell, it will be 10 damage. So I feel a little kind of safe, actually. I'm gonna try, yeah. I mean... It's complicated. My opponent conceded? They conceded without seeing my hand? Don't you think that's weird? Why did they concede? That was super weird. Alright. I have established that that deck has Unlicensed Her, so I want all of my Abrades. Oh, whoops. I don't want to cut that one. I want to cut down on this package, I think. I think Thinking Ice is pretty good. They're so dead to conceding, that is true. Maybe I'm not allowed to have Herson on the draw. Did I see the mono blue spheres? Yes, I did. I think it's fine. I'm not gonna play it myself, but I think it's fine. So these are hedge versus hearse. I have all my threats in that are decent. I mean, I don't have this one in, but I might have it in on the play. I don't think I need... I think, like, basically you don't need to be a Scape Shift deck in this matchup. This is basically just Scape Shift. Bolt to Burb, I was just trying a bunch of numbers of cards. Like, I have a negate over the second dispute. I think I'll probably clean up some of the numbers after this match, if I had to guess. I think I want the Fry, though. Do I? Well, Fry's good at killing big creatures, so I think I do. Alright. Chat, this is controversial. I'm gonna side out the 20th land on the draw. If I'm in a Shahrazad subgame, can I concede the overarching game without first conceding the subgame? I don't know. That's... Yo, what's up, Snook? How you been? Look at this. I side out the 20th land and my hand is perfect. My hand isn't actually perfect, but I'm not gonna mulligan either, so... Seem to have a lot of creatures. Gonna look for some removal. Don't want that. Don't really want that either, but... Alright. I guess this is where I'm at. I'm just pricing the blocking Soulscar Mage. Well, I actually think 19 is one too few, but... You know, it's fine. If they have 3 spells, so be it. I mean, kind of just have to tank the hit anyways, so... It's just like, Phoenix is actually really mana hungry in most of the games it plays. Alright, so they drew Reckless Rage off Opt, otherwise he would just lead with Reckless Rage to force the damage through. So I actually got to prevent 3 damage by playing this way. Just kind of gas. Alright, I think they're going to play 2 spells, so I'm going to play this and loot this away. I just can't... If they don't play 2 spells, I think I'm actually fine, so... I think it's a... I don't know the answer. Destroy target land. Any judges who want to answer that question? Alright, I guess I'll take it this time. Two seems to be the prevailing wisdom. Oh, it's timestamps? So it's always going to be the Karn plus will come after the first being in play, right? sure, you got me. It's fine. They have one card, so I just need to hope it's not anything good. I will be blocking with Ledger Shredder this turn. That's good. That's the opposite of what I want. Was this 5 blue-red mirrors? I didn't keep track. No, I played against mono-red, right? Pretty sure I played against mono-red. Actually pull off like something weird. I don't know, like finale of promise, I guess. Actually, what I should do, tanking for 10 matters actually. Playing them at 4 matters a lot, I think. I don't think it's that easy for them to kill me this turn. Oh, chat, it looks like we're gonna trophy. Can we get some hype? Some hype, some follows? Some subs? Any Twitch primers? Any Twitch primers? There's the hearse that I predicted. Is that gonna attack me? Nope. All right. Let me lightning ask you a question. Doesn't matter. Alright, opponent conceded. I think I was supposed to put pieces in my hand, but I was just going to attack them with everything, so it didn't matter. I'm going to change a few cards before running it back. But we did 5-0 hype. 5-0 hype. And you know, for the Caleb D raid, we're gonna open 5 chests for the Caleb D 5-0 trophy. Alright. So we got Different Dragon, Feud Killer's Verdict, and 5 play points. It's not good. Really not good. Graveshell Scarab, 20 play points. This was the one of the chase rares from original Ravnica. This card is not good. Has not aged well. Yeah, Beta Shivan Dragons or something. Alright. That's number 3. This was also played in Block Constructed, Kamigawa Block Constructed with Heartbeat of Spring by Kenji Samura. Just having some real stinkers. It wasn't actually the Binpi. It actually wasn't. Which is a funny thing to say, I suppose. Mikaeus Unhallowed and New Perspectives. And one more chest. What we got? Chaos Imps. Good in draft, did nothing besides that. This was from Return to Ravnica as opposed to actual Ravnica. Alright, this chest kind of sucked. But let's try some other cards. I don't know. I'm still not high on this Spell Pierce. I think I'm just gonna play another Dispute, honestly. Yo, Destroy Target Land, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Or regular sub. Destroy Target Land, thank you for the regular sub. Let's get some Jarvis claps for the Stone Rain person themselves. I assume with a name like Destroy Target Land, they definitely enjoy blowing up lands. Alright, what else do I want to add / cut? Almost every card was relevant except Alpine Moon. What if I just don't play Alpine Moon and just play a shit ton of counter spells for that matchup? Destroy Target Land, do you prefer Stone Rain, Strip Mine, or Wasteland? Important ethical question for you. Alright, I'm gonna cut Alpine Moon for negate, actually. Or actually, no, for a Dispute. Okay, for a Dispute. Stirring as your modern player, fair enough. Fair enough. Strip Mine because you're evil? Well, you know how you can balance out your evil level? If you sub to this channel, you're automatically not evil. I promise you. Alright, we're gonna get 2 more Disputes into the deck. Dispute is one of the better sideboard cards, yeah, I think. Why only 2 crews? Because there are 3 Temporal Trespass. How many Delve cards do you think you can play? You can probably play 6, but I think there's also a lot of matchups where you're going to shave down on them. Ledger Shredder just lets you play a lot of Delve cards, though. Anyways, waiting for the 2 Disputes, and then we'll give another go. I'm selling Indulgences. I don't know what that means, but I'm not. Arcsauger? I played Arcsauger in Standard as well. Those who know about playing Arcsauger in Standard, y'all are the OGs. Because let me tell you, Arcsauger has not aged well as a Magic card. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, sheesh. Who remembers playing Arcsauger in Standard? Oh, this song's a banger. Can y'all hear the music? Like the background rainwave? Yeah, Seething Song into Slogger. My friend Adam used to call it Seething Mulligan. Because Seething Song is basically a mulligan. Very quiet. I'll turn it up a little bit then. How about now? Is the deck list updated? We're trying 3 disputes. Alright, cool. Alright, I don't know how many matches I'll get through. Definitely 2. Maybe all 5. It depends on how long the matches take. First match outcome. Actually, I'm gonna do something interesting. Alright. Period. Alright, we're doing a multi-tier bet. Or there's like 4 options now. Get your bets in. Was that Food Player a special guest on What Up with that? I don't know what that is, so probably not. I'm digging this multi-tier bet thing. Change decks. Let's make sure there are 3 disputes. Yeah. Okay. All right. Also, I need to record what happened. Does anyone remember my matchups from that league? How was the 5th spell Fent? Absolutely fine. I mean, I don't really know how to answer that question, I guess. Like, how am I supposed to answer that question, I guess, is the real question. Actually, I'm gonna go back and check just for my... I can't remember right now. That was... Is it control? Is it concede on game... Is it concede game 2 immediately, so that doesn't really count? Is it prowess, I guess? Mono red. And is it prowess? So I played against 4 Phoenix decks and 1 mono red. Or 4 Izzet decks and 1 mono red. It hasn't felt clunky. Like, a big part of that is actually Ledger Shredder. Is it controls basically? Is it concede? I agree. I don't really like that. I don't understand that deck, and I also don't think it's good. So, I guess the 2 are correlated, though. You know? Alright, another match. Yeah, I don't disagree with you, but what else do you want me to say? I think I'm gonna discard Otawara. Play. I guess maybe I should discard Galvanic. Fuck it, I'll discard Galvanic. I think it's Winota, but I think cutting off their first mana dork is actually worth a bunch. Alright. That one is more debatable. Oh, it's Scales. Interesting. How do I want to proceed then? Probably just say go and see what they do. It's actually Scales. They can't play Walking Ballista, which is kind of a loss for them, but I think I'm not as scared of Lenore elves if they're just scales, you know? I have not seen a lot of people playing scales in this format, no. I don't really want them to have that. I'll just main phase off, looking for something. Not that. Not that. That and hope nothing bad happens to me. It was a 4-drop that was not Winota. That is also terrifying. Alright, come on, deck. Come on, deck. So I can iteration double strangle the Nissa, which I think I'm probably supposed to do. It's not like the most fantastic, but what else am I gonna do? Oh wait, someone was asking about Fairy Impulse for Strangle. Shit like this, I don't know. Like, there's just a lot of things. Alright, come on, pieces of the puzzle. Pieces of the puzzle. I'll also take Expressive Iteration. Not that. Not gonna cast this yet. It doesn't really do anything. It looks like they're flooding out as well. That probably favors me slightly. Oh, actually, I should hold one of these lands for a Ledger Shredder, probably. It's fine. Not that one, though. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine so far. I wonder if it makes sense for me to actually race damage-wise. I don't think it does. I think I have inevitability if the game goes long, so I think just holding back their attackers actually makes sense. Because the moment I draw, like, iteration... Shit. Bad for me, right? It is, in fact, bad for me. Right. Guess I'll take it and then I'll just attack it and then cast Time Walk and attack it. Is the worst case scenario. That's a good one. Am I actually wrecked? Kind of seems like my opponent's getting wrecked now. Who's the wrecker and who's the wrecky? Wreck-T? Wrecker-T? I don't know. Rector? Hardly knew her. Or some stupid shit like that. I don't know. Alright, what is the best card they could draw? That's not it. I mean, obviously, like, it does do something, but I don't think it's good enough. I will accept my 5 damage and hope Pieces of the Puzzle finds me enough. Which it probably will. I think what I need is just removal here, but the extra land is not useful. Lightning Axe would have been better, but this is probably still fine. Let's see, how do I manage the board the best? Also, how do I die is the real question. I think I'm really likely to find a trespass next turn, so I think I'm not going to attack. I think what I should do is just kill this with this. I guess I can cast one Consider first. If they let me block, I'm gonna block. They definitely drew Den of the Bugbear. I believe this is a cool 16 damage, which is not 20, so I'm not supposed to attack with everything. How does this get out of hand from this standpoint? Probably should only attack for 6. Let's see, 12, 16... Yeah, it's only going to attack for 6. Like, attacking for more doesn't really matter. Like, it's actually even debatable if I should attack with those. Banefire? Well, I can't do anything about Banefire anyways, right? So what's up, Miquin? They're about to get wrecked. They were already wrecked, though. Banefire is different from Bonfire of the Damned. Banefire is an X and a red sorcery. If you pay enough, it's uncounterable. I think I might have too many good cards on my sideboard for this matchup. That's fine. I think I can de-emphasize this. Shredder's 20 tickets? Wow, what the hell is going on? This kills Helena. And it kills Den of the Bugbear, so it's probably worth it. Alright. Trying smashing on the draw again. You can't stop me, chat. Yo, what's up, Ved? Hope you're having a good one. I should probably click submit. I went 5-0 with this deck in an earlier league on the stream, and now we are up a game round 1. Am I allowed to keep this for scales on the draw? Probably not. Just need a red removal spell. Alright, I guess I'll keep this one. This is like the same hand, but let's have a cantrip on one. Tablet is like a super Dragon's Claw for this. Well, it's not two-sided, but it's really good in this deck. You just name blue and red, and then you just gain so much life that actually happened when we played against red earlier, that I got that online. Oh, that is not that bad? Question mark? I'll say go. I mean, I guess it's kind of hard to return my Phoenixes, but I'll just kill all their stuff. I think Daniel Gottschall was the first one who came up with Tablet of the Guilds, but don't quote me on that. Oh, fuck. Actually, maybe it'll end up okay. Oh, no, it's not gonna end up okay. I should've just... Why the fuck didn't I kill the elf? Oh, God. Fucked it. Fuck, I'm so dumb. Alright. I should've killed it on my turn. Worst button bird? Yeah, I fucked it. I hope it doesn't cost me, but it probably will. I'm looking for a second strangle to just take that out. Like, They're gonna get to deal me some damage with it. I'm not actually convinced this card is actually that good versus Phoenix. Obviously, it's good versus, like, literal Arclight Phoenix, but I think it's kind of not that good besides that. Okay, that is bad. That is extremely bad. Yeah, I fucked myself, I think. Alright. What's the path to victory, then? It starts here. I'm in really bad shape, even though I could have just easily avoided this by killing the elf. I forgot about Vivian Arcbow Ranger for a second, which was kind of problematic to forget about, obviously. Not looking so good right now. Getting a creature from outside the game. Okay. Let's see what you got. Like Scavenging Ooze? Probably Scavenging Ooze. Fucking called it. I think I would have lost harder if they just kept using that. I think now. I think I have to kill the Vivian. Otherwise it's just gonna be way too hard to get back in this game. Aether Gust, what does that do? Still dying, I guess, but... This is a forced play, though. Alright. I think I lost this game when I didn't kill the elf. I'm off. I'm off this game now. It's completely my fault. Alright. Game 3. I think I want these Abrades in now that I know they have that card for sure. What else can I even cut? Maybe Thing is not that good versus them, although it feels like intuitively this card should be good versus them. Maybe I should shave on Strangle? Alright, I'll cut 2 Strangles, because I kind of feel like Strangle is worse than a Braid. Because a Braid kills Damping Sphere and it's an instant, where Strangle... It's actually hard to kill Planeswalker profitably with Strangle in this matchup, it feels like. This is fine. Obviously, there's some issues with this hand, but I'm not going to mulligan. This is our first match, right? Treasure Cruise ban when? I don't know. I mean, there are no fetch lands in this format, at least. Fetch lands make Treasure Cruise outrageous. Alright, chat. My opponent appears to be AFK. I'm going to turn on a light, use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back in 1 sec. Alright, I'm back. I guess they're back now. Okay, chat. Let's win this game 3. I will bolt the bird, I promise. Or the... Well, I bolt that. Probably have to. Still probably have to kill it. I just read it, like, it seems extremely problematic for me. That's a good draw. Alright, do you think they have Damping Sphere? Will I care about Damping Sphere this game? That's the better question. Maybe? I don't know. Oh, that's bad. It's really bad, actually. No land off of that, super bad. Alright. Don't feel tempted. Think it's harder to claim I have inevitability with a Damping Sphere out. I know they have a Stomping Ground in hand, but that's all I know. Okay. Thing is actually okay for Stamping Sphere in a weird sort of way. I mean, obviously it's not ideal, but... First car? Stone Coil, maybe? Might be Stone Coil. Did not see that coming. I'm unfortunate, but whatever. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can do it. Seems kind of worth to take that thing out. I mean, they don't really have any other gas, it looks like. They probably have like 4 Damping Sphere in their sideboard or some nonsense, is my guess. Guess I have to discard that land. Yeah, I think Hearse is probably better versus me than Sphere is, but whatever. See what they do with that. Kill that anyways. I'm just gonna use all my removal on their creatures 1-for-1 and hope it works out. Which it might not, but... Just gonna say go. They have to put the... If I just leave this back, they have to put the counters on the same one. Obviously, if they top deck a bigger creature, it'll be bad for me, but... Yeah, I mean, they're just... It makes sense for them to build their deck this way. You thought about it? Then what happened? Made a BG build instead? Let's see. Alright. I think it's a fine format. I think Modern is a little bit better right now, but, you know, it's not a big deal. That's bad. I don't know since I've seen that, but your monster is big. Sucks. Okay, good. So that does work out. Oh, with 3-5, yeah, that works out actually. They have this seems ambitious. Alright, well that was my best possible draw. So used a lot of my resources, haven't I? I still have plenty of threats in the deck, I think. Guess this is what happens when I side out. Well, the thing is, like, the Trespass iteration stuff, Galvanic iteration stuff, is not that good for Stamping Sphere. I think this is good, actually. Right. So I've used... Still have... Do I side any pieces of the puzzle? But we're going deep into the graveyard. Alright, I have 2 pieces left, but depending on where they are, I might not be allowed to cast them. It does, yeah. That's why I didn't attack. One's thinking a lot about something, I'm not sure what. It's invigorating hot springs. It's like Fires of Yavimaya, in a way. So, alright. I just have to kill it. I'm probably just gonna play Thing of the Ice and kill the Nissa. Playing the land there is definitely worth, I think. Nice! I was wondering when they would draw another one of those. Yeah, I can go to 1 and attack for 10, which is probably worth it. This is actually the safer play because it cuts off so many turns. If they draw another brick, then they die. And I still have an O4 to block with. All of the Storm Giants confirmed good card. Alright, I think I punted game 2 by not killing that elf. But then game 3, my deck kind of loved me. That was like a very weird game, but it also kind of shows you that Damping Sphere is not the end-all be-all. I won 2-1. Right? Right. Why is Murktide in Modern? Because the games don't actually go... Like, Murktide is a much more leaner deck than Phoenix is in Modern. Walking Ballista is banned in Pioneer Maho. I agree it doesn't make sense that... I agree it doesn't make sense that it's banned in Pioneer, but it's because of Heliod, I think. Anyways, new prediction up, going to the second match. Again, thanks for everyone being here. Appreciate you all. We are past the 7,000 follower mark on Twitch now. Playing the second match. I am currently 6-0 with Shredder Phoenix. Get your bets in on the outcome, and if you really want to support the stream, following is the easiest and freest way to do so. But if you really want to support the stream, check for those Twitch Prime subs. This is like reluctant keep for me. Or even regular subs. You know, all support's appreciated. I wouldn't do this without y'all. Right. It's a Grixis wizard. Or something. Right. I don't really want this to get countered. I'll just keep it. Actually, I wonder if I'm supposed to wait. Probably not. It would be... Maybe they'll just play another creature. One thing that's really good about Shredder is that it doesn't die to shocks. Like, you really need 2 removal spells like that. I mean, I'll take that exchange. Also, I should have just still played on blue, actually, now that I think about it. I see. Alright. Tried that. Thanks. I think I'm going to discard Trespass. I think it's going to actually be kind of hard to use it this game, whereas Treasure Cruise will be relatively easy to use. Yeah, I was working it out, but I think Trespass is completely unnecessary this game. My plan is just going to be to kill their stuff. What do I think of Shredder and Control? I think, like, it's way less good because the reason Shredder is really good in this deck is discarding Arclight Phoenix matters a lot, you know? I don't like Shredder in Legacy. I don't think it's that good. I also don't think... I think those control decks in Legacy are terrible, personally. I mean, you can do what you want, but that's how I feel about it. Do we know that they're a dude? I mean, I do not know this person, so I'm not going to assume their gender. That's all I'm going to say. I literally have no idea who this person is. I don't like the control decks in Legacy. I think they're fundamentally just not that strong, personally. It's bad. This is not Zoomer Levi. That's a Leviathan some numbers. Were they? What card were they referring to? I don't even know what card that is, so that's why I was confused, I guess. Because they have Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Also, I should have still just used Consider, but I don't know. Oh, it's Nicol Bolas Ravager? Well, why don't you just say Nicol Bolas Ravager instead of confusing me? Keck W. I claim no responsibility for any of that. Alright, thank you, emoji. Gonna lead on this actually. Oh yes. Wait, what happened? Did I draw another one? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Played Ledger Shredder, consider Treasure Cruise, so I have to play another spell. That one. Oh yeah, this song is a banger. Also, my opponent's dying to Angry Birds. Should we just nickname this deck Angry Birds instead of Arclight Phoenix? Yes? Anyone else? Any other opinions? Camino's Flappy Bird? What's up, Caminos? Caminos, I heard you really like Limited. I heard Limited is your favorite format in the world. You gross. What's up, Mark Chalice? Wings stand for max confusion. Yeah, Shredder's an excellent card in these decks. I don't think anyone will ever dispute that. Bone Crusher Giant. We have to... So I can pieces into Trespass. Probably just good. Okay, well that's really good. Doesn't even really matter what I take. Like those two. Angry Birds is nice. Alright, chat. I've decreed this deck Angry Birds. It's trademarked as well, so anyone else who uses it owes me money. Everyone in chat's like, what the hell are you on? They can Fatal Push one, I literally don't care. There's a hot chicken and a wet chicken? Maybe, I don't know. They have a lot of graveyard hate. This is not a matchup for this. I think, these two are good, and I'll shave, like... I don't actually think the Trespass angle is particularly necessary. I don't need Tablets of Gills. I think just removal and card drawing is good for some. That's a great way to have everyone call it. Dang it. Dang nabbit. Flappy Birds. Sure, I guess if we're going to literally just no-serve what I suggested, you could go that route. Hot and wet Angry Birds. Oh god. I no longer accept any part of this deal. In fact, for making me think about it, I'm just gonna go insane I'm going nuts now. You all made me think about this. I blame Twitch chat. I'm literally just losing my mind about this shit now. Oh yeah, I'm snap keeping this versus the Thoughtseize deck. I mean, like, this is kind of the worst card, but I'm just not gonna mulligan this hand. Marsh? Right. Oh, I didn't draw another tap land, like another like Spire Bluff Canal or something. If I drew like a Spire Bluff, I would probably play this on one. Or actually, I would play the Spire Bluff on one and this one too. The worry is if you draw another tap land, like if you just draw a bunch of tap lands that look like these, it gets awkward. Alright. I'm gonna play one of these out. It's probably gonna die, but that's okay. Trespasser? Cable. Alright. I'm just gonna kill it. I think that goblin actually matters to them. Screw that. I just kind of need to find card draw spells. Keep going. Crab Brave or Brain Power? I don't know. I don't even know what that question means. Salty Rutabaga. What does that mean? You discarded nothing? That's probably not a good sign. Alright, I guess I got doubles. Alright. I'm hoping I draw like Treasure Cruise soon. That's a good copy pasta eye, buddy. I'm not gonna lie, I actually did chuckle at that. Yes, I would. But that's like, that's kind of a weird question because I think it's so unlikely they'll ever do that. Alright, come on, just give me a Treasure Cruise deck. Treasure Cruise! Treasure Cruise! I'm gonna lose because I only draw Butcher Shredders. Is it Angry Birds? Yes. I'm gonna chump with one of them. I don't think I can really... I'm not really allowed to take 7 here. This is problematic. I'm basically dead. I can strangle there, then I have to block. And then I have no graveyard, yeah. I'm basically dead. That did not work out great. Am I supposed to Gust versus them? I usually didn't like Gust versus these decks in the past, but maybe I am supposed to Gust. Also, Lightning Axe is kind of shit versus them, actually. Now that I realize this. Right. 2 Gust for 2 Axe. Pretty good hand. They're already at 16. What the hell? Can I gas? That's less gas. That's really problematic, actually. I just load this up and see if they die to it. No, I think I should just discard the cards. Is it awkward? I have no experience. It doesn't seem that bad, honestly. I think it mostly just depends on how many divinations I draw, right? Like, divinations and treasure cruises are the most important cards. Take out. When I say divination, I don't mean literal divination. Like, obviously, like, piece of the puzzle is a divination, you know? Sure. I mean, it's, like, gonna be really hard for me to win if I don't draw divination. If I just, like, draw, like, reactive removal spells, I don't think I can win. You know? Like, this is a bad situation to be sure. Like, I literally, like, I need to just draw treasure cruiser pieces, but I can't. I don't really have a lot of better other draws besides that, I suppose, is the actual issue. Okay. I need crews, pieces, even cantrips are okay. That's bad news, Bears. Come on. Come on, Dak. Alright. Alright. Your turn. Alright, don't draw anything good, please. Fade? Let's fade it, chat. Let's fade it, chat. That's a lock lane? Sure. No! 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 That second Phoenix is actually a big deal. Reluctant keep. I was hoping to draw a red source. And like an untapped red source. But yeah, now I'm kind of dead. Actually, I'm literally dead. Alright, that kind of sucked, chat. Chat! I'm so annoyed about that game. But their curve was really good. That's why we lost. Who's up? I lost 1-2. Okay, well, that was 7 matches. Let's see, it's 8:48. I think I'm going to about call it for now. If you want to support the stream, thanks for being here. Hit that bell button, that's free to do. If you really want to support the stream, check for those Twitch Prime subs and consider using them here. Or at least use them somewhere. With that said, Ledger Shredder, really powerful card. That's all I got.